Wolves as they made their way to the locker room. They love playing in front of their raucous home crowd. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first-round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Taking a look at Minnesota, even though they start this series in a hole. Greg, it wasn't entirely unexpected, but now at home, they have to put a W on the board.
And you know, Kevin, I look for them to be more comfortable here tonight. You often shoot better at home. Sometimes role players produce more at home. It's an environment and a crowd filled with energy.
Oh,
goodness. Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Jokic inside. Gobert on him. Jokic inside. Defended by Gobert. Jokic with the bucket.
I like when Jokic uses his size down there on the inside. He gets the ball to a good spot, and then he goes to work. There's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. For a five-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his ability to crank out those triple-doubles might just take the cake.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Jokic with the screen on Conley. Murray kicks to Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Jokic has got 5 points so far. Jokic does produce triple-doubles at a near record rate.
So in his 500th game, Jokic got his 71st triple-double. Only Oscar Robertson and Magic Johnson recorded more triple-doubles in their first 500 games. Think about that. As a center, he was doing that. Just truly unstoppable at times.
Pass to Murray. Back to Jokic. No good. Gobert with the defensive effort for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Conley, the pass to Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Towns, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Here's Edwards. 6 to shoot. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingsman to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Passes it to Porter for the 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Prince kicks to Edwards. 1:19 left to play in the first. Edwards with another miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
Conley gets the bucket.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Caldwell Pope pass to Gordon. Outside Porter. Deep 2 from Murray. Rebound Minnesota.
And that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time he hits it.
Count it.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Gordon with the screen from Murray. No good with the triple. Timberwolves leading by 3. Here's Conley. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
And doesn't have the most height, but Conley sure plays with heart, unbothered by the contested shot.
Here's Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 9.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Timberwolves lead by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. We're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
And here are the Nuggets now. It's a 3-point game. Jokic with his screen on Conley. Here's Murray. Minnesota with the rebound. To bounce back from Wednesday's loss.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
The pass to Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Jokic gives you such a great foundation out there. Stays so level-headed. That's the kind of leader that this team has been feeding off of.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shoot 2.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
Here's Conley, and stolen by Murray. Here's Green, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Checked in for Murray.
One shot. And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
For 3, Edwards. Porter pulls it in. Denver in the lead. Brown outside. Jokic trying to free himself up.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Edwards gets to Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. The shot, no good. Nice D from Porter. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Conley finds Edwards. To the inside, Anderson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Anderson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
Smith the pass to Green. Back to Smith. 5 on the clock. Porter in the corner. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Porter's got the lead up to 5 now for Denver.
Yeah, the D's going to want to find MPJ, especially from the corner. He's consistent from there.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. Pass to Gobert. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Noel in for Mike Conley. The Nuggets also changing it up. Aaron Gordon comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Michael Porter. And Jokic slams it in.
And the choker right now is dealing all-around game from him, reminding all of us he can pile up the points.
Here's Towns. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Smith in the post, guarded by Reed. Count that bucket.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Down low, knocked away. Stolen by Reed. With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Denver heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your
first half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate, communication was bad, no effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves, they find themselves down 2 games to none. Could be looking at a tough path forward. Shaq, is panic part of the vocabulary?
Normally, you don't say panic in situations like these, but right now, these guys need to smash that panic button, do something different.
I don't think they could take the same approach and win this series. Adjustments are needed for them to get back in it.
Just like adjustments are needed here in the studio, but that's a story for another day. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
Still interesting to see if in this second half he can find ways to get to those same spots.
And here is Conley. He kicks to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Conley. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an All-Star game. That changed in 2021 when Conley was named an All-Star.
Murray outside. Jokic with his screen on Conley. Here's Murray. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Timberwolves trail by 7. For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first All-Star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an All-Star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
The Timberwolves shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And Edwards drops them both. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
The kick out to Towns. And the 3 ball is good. Towns has got 7.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Murray against Conley. Murray looking around. Gordon with the screen for Murray. And they double up Murray over Conley. And another miss by Denver. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Conley. Towns kicks to Prince. Towns a screen on Caldwell Pope for the tie. And Towns with the lay-in good. He's got 9.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Conley against Murray. From deep, Jokic. And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. Austin Rivers comes in for Michael Conley. And then for Denver, Ryan is checked in for Jokic. Zeke Naji comes in for Porter. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Caldwell-Pope. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Edwards, the bounce pass. Left side, Towns. They now take the lead. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Bryant dishes to Jackson. They need this. Great D that time from Edwards.
and typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Takes the three. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Edwards with it. He has 6. The 17-footer. The shot comes out. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
The Nuggets, 25.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Noel passes to McDaniels. Inside. Here's Towns. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Here's Murray. From 12 feet out. It's hauled in by Noel. Minnesota in the lead. Passes it to Reed. And the layup falls. Reed's got his first points of the game.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Well, glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
They set the pick. Here's Brown. Yes, that goes in.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. To the paint. Here's Reed, and again it's Minnesota.
It just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Now here's Murray. They kick it out to Green. Offline with his 3.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Back to Towns. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And with that unique combination of size and skill, Towns can sure get himself going offensively.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. And there's a minute 45 left in the 4th quarter. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Taurean Prince comes in for McDaniel. Edwards has come in for Austin Rivers. And it's Mike Conley in for Noel. The Nuggets also changing it up. Jokic, he's checked in for Bryant. Aaron Gordon comes in for Green. And Porter subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Alder.
Hey guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He said, we're getting some looks on the three, but we're not connected. But don't get frustrated. We told him it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence, guys.
Thank you, David. It's the first, and that brings them within 5. And Jokic keeps them both.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Conley dishes to Towns. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless. Murray against Conley. Murray with the bounce pass. Fades. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Jokic has got 19 points. Edwards against Brown. Towns a screen on Brown. Edwards passes to Towns. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Towns has got 8 here in the quarter.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Here's the pass to Jokic. Second chance shot. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And so they foul intentionally. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Brown.
First team foul. Into the lineup for the Nuggets, Contavious Caldwell-Pope.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Towns for 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And now it's a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
That one goes in.
I don't know if you knock Jokic off balance so much. You're just hoping that he misses something like that.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Murray against Conley. Over Murray. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Murray finds Caldwell-Pope. That 3 off the mark. And so Minnesota takes the win. Things were looking bleak for them, obviously, coming into this game. But with tonight's win, Greg, they are right back in it.
And that's the fight this team has. They don't care what the odds are. They are going to keep that way. And suddenly, we've got a series on our hands.
We sure do. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.